Good morning everyone. In this video we're gonna see few tools. In my last video I showed like most of the tools which I think you should know if you're gonna work in Maya. So let's just start with this video, and I do recommend to go and watch my last video. I will link that video in the description box. So the first thing we're gonna see are layers, how we use these layers and all. Let's just make a cube and then a cylinder and then a cone. So we have three shapes now we're gonna work on, and we're gonna work on these shapes like one by one. So what we can do, we can just put these shapes in the layer and we can turn on it like one by one and work on that. And here we have four options, and this option, if we click on it, it will create a layer. Now this is an empty layer, so just select any object, right click on the layer, add selected objects. So now this object we assign into the layer. If you press V, it'll turn off. If you press V again, it'll turn on. And the other option here we have, just select any object and press this object. It will create a layer with the assigned object in it. I see, like that. And if you double click on the layer, you get this window, and you can name from here. I'm gonna name it cone. And for some reasons we cannot use spaces in Maya naming. If you use space and type cone 1, it will not get. See, so what you have to do is cone and this and 1, and see, there should be no spaces in Maya. So if you wanna take this layer up, so just press on up arrow. If you wanna take this layer down, so press on the down arrow. That's how this thing works. So the next thing we're gonna see is isolate selection tool. Let's see if we are working on a cube and we have this cylinder also, and we have this cone also, and these are pretty big shapes, and you have something like this, and you wanna just work on this cube. So what you can do, just select the cube and press Ctrl 1, and it will isolate other things, and you can just work on the cube like that. Or to get everything back, just press again Ctrl and 1, and you will get everything back. Or you just wanna work on the face, only this face, just press face and then Ctrl 1, and everything else will disappear, and you can just like work on this face, whatever you wanna do, and take everything back. Again Ctrl and 1. So that's how this isolate works. So the next thing we're gonna see is how to snap things on vertices or grids. So let me just take a cylinder, and then if I wanna snap my vertex from this vertex to this vertex, so what I can do is press V and the middle click of the mouse, and then there you go, it's just snapping on the vertices. And if I want the same thing to happen with the grid, what I can do is to press X and it will go on the grid. See, anything you can snap the face, X on the grid, V on the vertices. And suppose if you have a vertex here and you wanna slide that vertex on the edge, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna press C and the middle click, it will slide on the vertex only, like that. See, like this, and you're gonna slide from here like on the edge. See, press C and hold it, middle mouse and hold it, and drag the mouse so you can slide. And one more thing, let me just delete the cube, and I got the cube here, and I have one more cube here. So what I want to do is, I want this cube to come straight on the position of this vertex. So what I can do, first I need to just give the path, like see, this is the path. Just select the move tool of the direction and press V. Now come on this vertex, press V and middle click and just shake it a little bit. Now this is the perfect alignment. You can see from here. If I want this cube to come on this vertex, just give directions and V, this vertex, middle click and shake a little bit. So now is a perfect alignment. You can check the alignment here. I'm gonna see the alignment. I have this sheet here. Now see this. Snap where pivot point is. It don't snap with the shape, it snap with the pivot point. So if you wanna change the pivot, so what you can do, like I wanna take my pivot all the way here, press D and you will get this shape. Press V for vertices and middle click and snap the pivot point on the vertices, and again press D. So now snap it here, give direction and V and vertex, and see, this is perfectly aligned. Now the next thing we're gonna see is our axis. So if I have a cylinder here like this, I'm gonna make it a little bit like that. See, I have this cylinder here, and if I rotate this cylinder like this, and I have the axis on the object, see, this is not the wall, this is the object, and I want the axis come straight on the wall. So what can I do is the control shift and right click and select the world here. So now you can see the axis is on the world. Again I wanna set the axis in the object, so control shift and right click and the object. See, so now we're gonna see is how to add a perfectly center loop in our mesh. So what we have here, we have a cube. We want to apply a edge here. So what we do is just go to edge loop tool and apply a edge. So instead of this, what we can do is select the edge, control right click, edge ring. So now this is the perfectly center edge loop. From here, if you wanna do again, so press G from the repeat command. Here also G for the repeat command, or you can go again from here and here, and if you want to do it again, just G for the repeat command, G. So now this is just like the perfect divided loops. So the next thing we're gonna see is, if we have a cylinder here and selected all the vertices, and we want to select the faces which are like connected to these vertices, so we can do control right click, to face. So what it did, it selected all the faces which were like connected to the vertices, and if we selected the edges like this, and we want to select all the faces or vertices, control and right click. Here we have option to edge, to vertex and to face, so we can do whatever we want from here. And there's a shortcut for that, like if you have the faces, selected, control F9 and it will come on the vertex. And if you have the vertex selected, you can do control F10, it will come on the edge. And if you have everything selected, just press control F10, it will come on the edge, and F11 for faces. So see, now control 9 F9 for the vertex, control F10 for the edge, control F11 for the faces. Now we're gonna see is how to grow our selection. For that, I just take a cylinder and I'm gonna maximize it here. I'm gonna add these things and this. So what we normally do is we just go to faces and select this, and then shift and double click on the next one, so we'll get the loop, and again this, and next click, and then this, and next, and then this, and next. This is the normal process we do, but what we can do is face, we just select the first loop, and then we can do is shift and these two arrows here, see, it's growing, it's coming back. That's how the grow selection works. See, it's coming back. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. I'm gonna upload the whole full series of Maya in this channel, so, and please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.